When the temperature drops to -5 degrees Celsius, the human body begins losing heat faster than it can produce it, especially when exposed to wind or moisture. In such conditions, hypothermia can start within a short period if proper actions are not taken. Survival at this temperature depends on calm thinking, correct movement, insulation, and protection from wind and moisture. Understanding how the body reacts to cold is essential because numbness and drowsiness are often more dangerous than pain. The first and most important rule in freezing conditions is to remain calm. Panic causes rapid breathing, unnecessary movement, and poor decision-making, all of which increase heat loss. Controlled breathing and steady actions help conserve energy and body warmth. Fear wastes valuable time that should be used to secure shelter and maintain body temperature. Movement is necessary to generate heat, but it must be controlled. Slow walking, gentle jumping, or light body movements help maintain circulation and prevent stiffness. Heavy exercise or running should be avoided because sweating in cold temperatures is extremely dangerous. Sweat freezes quickly and accelerates heat loss, increasing the risk of hypothermia. Finding shelter as quickly as possible is critical. The primary purpose of shelter is not warmth, but protection from wind, which dramatically increases heat loss through wind chill. Any structure such as a building, vehicle, bus stop, dense trees, or even a makeshift barrier made from snow, rocks, or debris can significantly improve survival chances. Once shelter is found, staying there is usually safer than continuing to move aimlessly. Insulating the body is the next priority. Heat escapes fastest from the head, neck, hands, and feet, so these areas should be covered or protected first. If clothing is limited, pulling arms inside clothing, crossing legs, and curling the body inward helps trap heat. Additional insulation can be created using dry leaves, paper, cardboard, cloth, or plastic to block wind, but plastic should never touch bare skin directly. Staying dry is absolutely essential in freezing conditions. Moisture increases heat loss many times faster than dry air. If clothing becomes wet, it should be removed and replaced with dry material whenever possible. Sitting or lying directly on snow should be avoided, as the ground draws heat away from the body rapidly. Any available barriers should be placed between the body and the ground. Recognizing the signs of hypothermia can save a life. Early symptoms include shivering, clumsiness, confusion, and slurred speech. As the condition worsens, shivering may slow or stop, which is a very dangerous sign. Extreme fatigue, slow breathing, and loss of awareness indicate a critical stage that requires immediate warming and protection. Frostbite is another serious risk at -5 degrees, especially on fingers, toes, ears, and the nose. Frostbite often begins with numbness, pale or white skin, and a hard or waxy texture. Frozen areas should not be rubbed aggressively, as this can damage tissue. Rewarming should be done slowly, using body heat rather than direct intense heat. Remaining awake is vital in cold environments. The body may begin to feel relaxed or sleepy as hypothermia develops, which can be fatal if ignored. Talking out loud, moving gently, counting numbers, or focusing on simple mental tasks helps maintain alertness and brain activity. If food and water are available, small amounts of high-energy food can help maintain body heat. Drinking fluids is important, but snow should never be eaten directly as it lowers core temperature. Snow should be melted first before consumption. Alcohol must be avoided as it increases heat loss and impairs judgment. Signaling for help should be done in a visible and strategic way. Staying near shelter while making noise, creating contrast against the snow, or using reflective materials increases the chances of being noticed. Wandering long distances without direction wastes energy and increases exposure. Survival in -5 degrees Celsius is not about strength or endurance, but about awareness, discipline, and smart decision-making. Protecting the body from wind and moisture, maintaining gentle movement, staying mentally alert, and conserving energy are the key principles that determine whether a person survives freezing conditions.